strength. Got this recorded. But again, don't worry, you guys aren't going to be on here. And let me grab my weights actually. Okay. And we will get started with our warm-up. Yep. Okay, so let's get started with our warm-up. Let's bring those feet outside of our legs, arms coming out. We're just going to come to some lateral lunges. We're going to take that opposite hand to tap that foot of whatever leg you are bending. Nice little stretch. Pushing that butt back. We just got 10 more seconds. Then we're gonna bring our feet in just a little bit more as we come into that hamstring stretch in 3, 2, and 1. Just step those feet just a little bit, but still outside of your hips as we bring our hands to the ground, keeping those legs straight. We feel the stretch in the back of our legs. And then let's go ahead, bring it down. Nice deep squat, hands come up. We use our elbows to push those knees out. And then let's go ahead and place those hands back down, extend the legs back up. Feel that stretch now moving in the back of our legs. We're gonna bring it down one last time. So let's go ahead, bend those legs. Bring that butt down, nice deep squat, hands come up. We use our elbows, push out those knees, open up those hips for another 3, 2, then 1. Let's go ahead, place those hands down, walk it out into our high plank. And then from here we have our rocket launcher to our downward dog. So always pushing the shoulders back. First we bend the legs, then keep the legs straight. We push the butt up into the air. We got 10 more seconds. Then we're gonna come into the world's greatest stretch. Step that right foot out to meet the outside of that right hand. So a nice big step with that right foot. We keep our left palm on the ground as we bring that right arm up to the sky. Nice deep twist. And if you need to, you can drop that left knee down to the ground for a little less intensity. Otherwise, you can keep that left knee up. We got 20 seconds before we switch sides. 10 more seconds. We're gonna step that right foot back and step that left foot forward. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot comes back, left foot comes forward. Now we bring that left arm up to the sky. And again, if you need a little less intensity, drop that right knee to the ground, come into that low lunge. We got 20 seconds, then we stand it up for our reverse lunge to that knee circle. 10 more seconds before we stand it up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it on up. We're gonna step back 1 foot. And you take that knee, draw a nice big circle. Step back that other foot into that reverse lunge. We bring into that circle. The reverse lunge, a nice knee circle to really open up our hips. Again, with that reverse lunge, we're keeping ourselves nice and upright, not leaning forward. Nice Alex. Got 10 more seconds. We have 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax. Let's bring it to the floor. We're going to start with core. So today, everything is full body. We're not breaking it down. We got full body core, full body strength, and then we finish it off with a full body ladder. We're going to grab one weight. Our first move that we have are deadbugs. Legs are bent, arms are extended. As we extend the legs out, we're going to bring those arms overhead. That's our first move. Second move, then keep our arms over our chest. We come up for a sit-up, then we do one tricep extension. So sit up, the behind the back for that tricep extension. And then our last exercise, we're gonna sit in this V-sit as we bring our weight through our legs into this figure 8 position. So those are our 3 moves. We're gonna start with our dead bug. And again, it's gonna be 35 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We only have 2 rounds. Let's go ahead, bring it onto our back. Legs are bent, arms are over our chest. We have dead bugs in 3, 2, and 1. Slowly extend those legs out, making sure that lower back is pressed against the ground the entire time.
Don't get suspicious now, don't be suspicious, baby, know you are a friend of mine. And you know that it's true that all the things that I do.
We just have 10 more seconds. We get a quick little break just to transition into our movement. But coming up next is that overhead sit-up with our tricep extension. So let's go ahead, relax, bring those feet down to the ground, keep that arm over your chest. We're gonna sit it up in 3, 2, and 1. Sit it up, back completely off the ground, then you bend the arms behind the back, keeping those elbows right by your ear. You can feel it in the back of the arm as you get that tricep extension in. And of course, you want to keep those elbows together. Do not let them flare out. Have that pencil or that imaginary ruler in between. We got 3, 2, 1. We're going to stay seated now. Here we have our figure 8. We're going to bring our feet in the air, and we're just going to move our weight in between those legs as we move our legs up and down. Go ahead, meet me when you're ready. If this is a little too challenging, you can plant those feet down on the ground, and you can still move your weight in between those legs. Sorry, it is Monday. It is hard to speak at the moment. But if you want that extra challenge, keep those heels off the ground. We have 5 seconds. Then we start it back at the top in 2, 1. Let's lay it on down. Legs are bent, arms are up. We have our dead bug in 2, 1. Push that belly button in, extend the legs. Bring the arms overhead each time. You want to come down nice and slowly, and then you want to bring it back to that starting position nice and quick. Always making sure that lower back is pressed to the ground. If it begins to arch for any reason, just extend the legs a little bit higher. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We plant those feet on the ground. Our overhead sit-up to that tricep extension in 3, 2, and 1. Sit up. Bring the hands behind the back. Back down. Making sure you come to a complete stop when you lay down. Do not use any momentum to help you up. We're halfway there. Just finish it out with the figure 8 in 7 seconds. We're gonna end with our sit-up in 3, 2, 1. Stay seated. Here we come to our figure 8. Slight bend in those legs, your option if you want to keep the heels down or in the air. Either way, let's start moving that weight in between those legs. Almost like a seated bicycle as we just move our weight in between. And again, if you need to modify it, plant those feet down or plant those heels down, toes will still be off the air, and you'll move that weight in between the legs. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we get to rest. Here we have our longest circuit, full body, it's going to be 4 moves. So each of these movements are compound, meaning they're one lower body, one upper body. They work multiple muscles. Our first move is our gorilla row. So we're going to have our feet outside of our hips. We're going to bring it down, so our butt's down, legs are bent. And from here, we row up, one on each, and then we stand it up to extend almost like a deadlift. Then we come back down, one row on each side, and we stand it up. So your weight should be on the floor. You row once on each, like a dead stop, and you stand it up, powering through, coming all the way up, squeezing those glutes. But don't overextend. You just want to come up, nice straight line. So go ahead, bring those hands down, feet nice and wide. We're going to row those arms. So go ahead, one arm, then the left, both weights down. We pick them up, we stand up, squeeze those glutes, and we bring it back down. Just make sure you keep that back nice and neutral. Do not arch your back. You're going to do one of each. One row, both sides, and we stand it on up like a deadlift. You have 5 seconds. Go ahead and relax. We're going to do 3 sets each movement. So once we're done with our 3 sets, that's it. We move on to the next one. So we're going to stick with these gorilla rows for 2 more sets. Hands coming down, feet should be nice and wide. Let's row it in 3, 2, and 1. Row up, up, and we stand it on up. Bring those feet a little bit wider, Alex. Want them to be nice and wide. Yeah, there you go. Lower that butt down. When you come out of that deadlift, it's almost like you hinge it over slightly, and then you squat down. You got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax. Here is our last set. Woo. So again, I want those feet to be nice and wide outside of our hips. That way, when you come down, your hands are between those feet. We're going to come down in 3, 2, 1. Row 1, each arm. Stand it up, squeeze those glutes. This is the last time we're going to do this movement. We have 10 seconds. Keep it going. Feel it in your back. Feel it in those legs. For another 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax. You're going to stand up. We now have thrusters. So squat to an overhead press. Hip width apart. Our toes can be out slightly. Arms over or weights over our shoulders. Squat down. We press up. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Squat it down. Press it up. Yep, there you go. Palms should be facing in towards each other. And again, just like any other normal squat, you're pushing that butt back. You're not letting your knees cave in. You're pushing those out. And then as you explode up, those arms come right overhead. We have 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. 2 more sets. Same exercise. Grab some water if you need it. And then let's go ahead. Pick those weights up. Rack them on your shoulders. Squat it down in 3, 2, 1. Let's squat. Explode it up. try to keep that chest nice and upright. Don't lean forward too much. Again, you always want to try to keep your elbow in line with your shoulder the entire way down. If you can't, and if your weight's a little too heavy, you can always drop it down to one weight, squat, and then overhead press that one weight in both hands. You got 3, 2, 1, we relax. One more set, final time. Shake out the shoulders, shake out the legs, do whatever little dance you have to. Get ready for our last set of thrusters. Weights coming up. We have 3, 2, 1. Squat it down. Press it up. You got 20 seconds. Keep moving. Power through. This is our last set. I know those shoulders might be tired. We only got 7 seconds. That's it. 2 more reps. Give me that last one. We come down. Press it up and go ahead. Woo! And relax. As we bring it down to the floor, we now have our chest press with our bridge hold. Feet are flat, legs are bent. We're gonna lift our butts in the air, nice straight line through those hips as we do our chest press. And again, with that chest press, elbows should be flared at 45 degrees. Go ahead, raise those hips in the air, squeeze those glutes. Press those arms over your chest, not over your head. Chest press. Not a head press. So those weights should be staying in line with your chest. And again, elbows should be flared at about 45 degrees. As soon as those triceps touch the ground, you should be pushing them straight up into the air. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax. Woo! We got 2 more sets. So again, we're gonna lift our hips up, squeeze those glutes, keeping our bridge. We're holding it the entire 40 seconds as we press in 2, 1. Hips come up. Press those arms. Elbows flared at 45. Keep it going. We have just over 10 seconds. Recheck that bridge, lift those hips a little bit higher. If it's sunk down, 2 out. We have 2, 1. Keep relaxed. Woo! Give our booty a little break for 20 seconds, and then we come into our final set of this chest press and bridge. Then we just have one more move in this circuit. But first, let's bring those hips up. Press those arms. We're into that chest press. 40 seconds. Here we go. Halfway there. 15 seconds. Ooh, my glutes are feeling it now. Keep those hips up. Do a double check. If they sunk down, make sure to bring those hips back up. We only have 2, 1. Go ahead and relax as we stand it on up, our final movement in this circuit. We just have 3 reps. We have a sumo squat outside of our feet, 45 degrees. We're gonna come down, and as we stand up, hammer curl. So hammer curl, your palms should be facing each other as they curl up. That's the difference. Go ahead, bring those feet outside of those hips. Turn those toes 45 degrees. And let's go ahead and squat it down. Stand it up, curl. Squat, up, curl. We're getting in our quads, or in our thighs, our glutes, and then we get part of our biceps. Making sure, again, those palms are facing in. We'll do regular bicep curls in our final circuit, which is coming up after these next 2 sets. Go ahead and relax. We got 2 more sets of these, 1 final 60-second break, and then our final circuit. That's it. That's how fast time's going. We're already more than halfway through our class. Let's go ahead, squat it down. Load it up, curl those arms, palms facing in. And those elbows should be staying by your side. They should not be moving anywhere. They should be staying by your side the entire time. It's everything aside from doing a little too much, Mike. When you stand up, all you have to do is just bring the forearm or your hands up to your shoulders and drop it back down. So you'll squat, stand up, bring those weights up to your shoulders, and you just bring it back down. Yeah, there you go. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can place those weights down. 1 more final set. And then we get that long 60 seconds after this. I really want you to go all out in this final set of sumo squats to hammer curls in 3, 2, 1. Squat it down. Hands come in between those thighs and curl those weights up to your shoulders. Nice, Alex. Nice, Mike. You got 20 seconds, halfway, and you have a whole minute, a whole 60 seconds to recover. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish out that rep and go ahead and relax, grab some water. We'll only need 1 weight for right now. You're gonna do 2 rounds of these 3 movements, and then we're gonna do a ladder style, 1 on each side. Which I'll explain, it'll make sense once we get there. So our first move, we're gonna stay with that where our right leg is. Dumbbell in that right hand. Our left leg is gonna come out to a lateral lunge. So that right arm will come down to that left foot, just like we did in our warm up. And then as we come up, it's like you're drawing a sword as you bring that arm straight overhead. So I want you to come down into that lunge, and then as you come up, that weight should be as close to your body as you can as you step up into that overhead. So our left foot is stepping out, right hand has the dumbbell. Let's go ahead, step that left foot out. Bring it down, then draw up, straight overhead. Yep, there you go. It's almost like if you're pulling the cord on a lawnmower, or you're drawing a sword out, you're bringing it all the way across your body nice and close, and then the arm is coming straight over that shoulder. 2, 1, go ahead and relax. We're gonna move it over to the other side as we switch sides. Dumbbell in the left hand, we're gonna step our right foot out this time. So move it to that other side, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Step it down, draw it up. If you need to, you can keep that right arm out, just to kind of balance you out. You have single digits, 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now we can grab both dumbbells. Our third move, alternating reverse lunges. You stand up, you do a curl. Reverse lunge, and this time your palms should be facing in towards you as you curl up rather than being turned. So those weights should be horizontal rather than vertical. You're going to step it back, reverse lunge in 2, 1, reverse lunge, step it up, curl, back down on that other foot, back up, curl. Just alternating these reverse lunges, and of course, we are keeping that spine nice and long into that reverse lunge. 2, 1, go ahead and relax. Place that weight back down. We are going to start at the top, so we're standing on the right side of our mat. Dumbbell in our right hand, our left foot is stepping out to the side, then we draw it up, right overhead. Woo. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs, do your little dance. We are starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to the left, bring it to that ankle, and bring it overhead. Nice. So it's almost like you're doing a high pull, and then once that elbow reaches, that's when you turn it over and bring it up. But I don't want you to do it as 2 motions. I want you to do it as 1 swift motion. Go ahead and relax. Bring it over to the left side of our mat. Bring your dumbbell into your left hand as we step it out to the right in 3, 2, 1, down. Swiftly bring it up. So high pull into that turn. So first that palm facing up. Then once you get to your shoulders, palm should be facing away. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Grab that second dumbbell. Our reverse lunge to our bicep curl. Our last full set. Then we're going to do ladder styles, which we haven't done in any of my classes for a while. But if you guys remember, ladder style means 1 of each set, or 1 rep of each, and 2, then 3. First, let's get into these lunges in 3, 2, 1. Step it back. We're up, you curl. Back, up, curl. Already halfway there. We have 30 seconds to recover. Then we're going to do our ladder. So again, 1 rep of each, then 2 reps, then 3. We have 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. So from here on out, we only need 1 dumbbell. We are going to start on the right side. So we're going to do 1 lateral lunge, do that overhead, then you step it back. So that right leg should never be moving, curling. And we do 2 of these, and 2 reverse lunges with a curl. So that right leg never moves, only the left. Woo! We're going 3, 2, 1. Bring that left foot down. So 1 rep of each. Then straight into that reverse lunge with that curl. 2 reps of each. Straight into 2 of those reverse lunges with those 2 bicep curls. Now we do 3. So on and so on. See how high up this ladder can climb. Taking your time, moving at your own pace. And again, find that balance. guys are doing awesome. You just have 1 minute left. We're halfway there. That right arm should be feeling pretty tired by now. All those shoulders, all of the bicep curls. Same with that left leg. Keep moving. We have 30 seconds. You can do this. Keep pushing. There's only 3 minutes left of class. 3 minutes, that is it. And only 20 seconds are left in this ladder. We have 7 seconds. Woo. 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. Woo. 30 seconds. And then we're going to do the same thing on that other side. We're standing on the left side of our mat, dumbbell in our left hand, lateral lunge, and then that reverse lunge. And maybe you know how many you got on the other side. Or can you get the same number? Or can you beat it? We have 3, 2, 1. 1 lateral lunge overhead, 1 reverse lunge, do a bicep curl. Now we do 2. And again, keep that dumbbell as close to your body as you can as you bring it on up. Yeah, 30 seconds down. Doing great. We have 1 minute left. Halfway there. Push through. And this is it. Our final minute. Our final movement. So make it count. We have 40 seconds. Keep pumping for 30 more seconds. We're in the last leg of it, you guys. Woo! Just 20 more seconds, and we are done. Keep it up. Again, I know that arm is getting tired, but 10 seconds. We're almost there. Can you match up that other side? Or can you beat it? It's 2, 1. We rest. Woo! And we grab some water. We towel it off. And then we stay standing for our stretch. Let's go ahead first. Start with a couple of nice deep breaths. So bringing our hands down, we sweep those arms, nice big inhale up. Nice big exhale, back down. One more time, inhale it up. This time let's exhale that left arm down, lean it to the left. And then let's go ahead, inhale back up, exhale the right arm down, lean it to the right. As we inhale, back up, let's exhale, both those arms down. You need to find a wall because we're gonna come into a quadricep stretch, picking that right leg up, holding at the ankle, never the toes. Drive that knee down, push your hips forward. If you don't know how to push your hips forward, squeeze those glutes, that'll help. Give you a little bit more of that quad stretch as we hold For 3, 2, and 1. Gently release that right foot to the ground. Go ahead, pick that left foot up. Do not fully lock out whatever leg you were standing on. There should be a slight bend. And once again, drive that knee down. Push the hips forward, squeeze those glutes. As we hold for 3, 2, and 1. Let's gently release. Place that left foot back down. We're gonna kick that right heel up, toe in the air as we fold it forward, stretching out our hamstring. You can either grab at the foot, your shin, the floor, just depends how flexible you are at the moment. And let's go ahead, stand it on up, switching sides, left foot, heel up, toe down, right foot planted, fold it forward. We have 3, 2, and 1. Let's stand it back up. We're going to take that right arm, bring it behind our back, coming into our right-sided tricep stretch. Hold on to that right elbow with your left hand, pull it towards you. And then let's go ahead, switching sides, left arm coming behind the back, holding on to it with that right hand. And then let's go ahead, relax. We're gonna bring our right arm behind our back, palm facing away. As we get that left ear down to our shoulder. Feel that stretch going down the right side of your neck. And then let's go ahead, switching sides. Left arm coming behind the back. Right ear down to that right shoulder. Using your right hand to guide it there. We have 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back up. We're gonna do one final nice deep breath. Sweep those arms overhead. Really reach those fingertips to the sky. And then go ahead, exhale, relaxing those shoulders, and give yourself a big round of applause. That is all I have for today's class, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your Monday. I hope to see you guys tomorrow.
Great. Thank you so much, Paulina.